Have you ever started looking at college costs and wondered why some numbers seem so much higher than others for the same school? It can definitely feel a bit confusing when you are trying to plan for your future education. Understanding these differences can save you a lot of money and help you make smart choices. Let's get straight to it. In-state versus out-of-state tuition refers to the two main price tiers for attending public colleges and universities. In-state tuition is the lower price offered to students who are legal residents of the state where the public university is located. Out-of-state tuition, on the other hand, is the higher price charged to students who are not residents of that particular state. This distinction is a really big deal for your college budget. The main reason for this difference comes down to state funding and taxes. Public universities receive significant financial support from the state government, which is funded by taxpayers who live and work in that state. When you or your family pay state taxes, you are essentially contributing to the upkeep and operation of these public institutions. Because in-state residents have already contributed through their taxes, the university offers them a reduced tuition rate. Out-of-state students have not contributed to that state's tax revenue, so they pay a higher tuition rate to help cover their share of the educational costs. It is a way for the state to prioritize its own citizens while still welcoming students from elsewhere. So how do you actually qualify for that in-state rate? It is not always as simple as just moving there. Most states and universities have specific residency requirements, which often include living in the state for a continuous period, typically 12 months before enrolling. You will also need to show what they call domicile or intent to make that state your permanent home. This can involve things like having a state driver's license, registering to vote, paying state income taxes, or having a permanent job in the state. For students under 18, your parents' residency status usually determines yours. It is super important to check the exact rules for each university and state you are considering, as they can vary quite a bit. There are also some cool insider tips to know. Some regions have what are called reciprocity agreements, like the Western Undergraduate Exchange Program, often called WUE. These programs allow students from participating states to attend certain out-of-state universities at a reduced tuition rate, often significantly less than the full out-of-state cost. Also, many universities offer scholarships specifically for out-of-state students to help them with the higher tuition. These can sometimes make the out-of-state price competitive with in-state options. Understanding the difference between in-state and out-of-state tuition and knowing how to navigate residency requirements is a key step in making college more affordable. By doing your research and exploring all your options, you can find the best financial fit for your educational journey. This knowledge empowers you to plan smarter, saving you and your family money while still pursuing your dream school. It is all about being informed and strategic.